I can bet you are spending more time learning than you have to be. Are you someone who tends to memorize terms or equations for exams? Or maybe you write everything your professor says down? Or maybe you need to study last minute just to do well in class? Or chances are you also don't retain your information well and forget it after your unit's over. If you are somebody who studies by spending incessant time trying to memorize everything just for an assessment, you are not only learning wrong, but you are wasting your time. This is because by trying to memorize the info, you are putting the information from your class in your short-term memory. And even though you might be able to solve a certain problem or memorize a certain idea, you will quickly forget this as time goes on, and soon the information will be gone completely. This is because you are too worried about the specifics of whatever you are learning. And by the specifics, I mean you prioritize the formula rather than the overarching idea. If you have genuine intentions for learning, you should instead be focusing on learning the fundamentals of the topic at hand. By focusing on the fundamentals, you can put these ideas in your memory, and as you are more exposed to the subject at hand, the fundamental ideas will become more and more concrete in your mind, and with every problem you practice, your mind is actively recalling the fundamental ideas at the root of any problem. Instead of focusing on the specifics of the problem, actively try to look for patterns that occur from the fundamental idea of the course and incorporate your knowledge and your use of problem-solving skills to tie it all together. And the more you practice, the more the fundamental ideas are instilled and the greater your problem-solving ability has the chance to shine. This is why I never focus on the specifics when I'm teaching. Take my computer science content for example. Even though all of my code is Java code, I don't focus on the specifics of the syntax, but instead I focus on the main ideas I'm trying to get across. This is also the reason why I don't bombard you with examples, because I think more students get confused by focusing on the specifics of the example than the main ideas the example is trying to get across. You can do this with so many different subjects, especially subjects in STEM. For example, if you were learning physics, focus on the fundamental laws and applying those laws in the problems you solve, instead of making the mistake of focusing on each example individually. And then just practice to expose yourself as much as possible. Doing this allows your mind to become better at solving problems new to you, because you have both the fundamental knowledge of the course and the problem-solving skills to solve anything. And that's why you should focus on the fundamentals and ignoring the specifics when you are learning. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.